you very much, guys, for being here. My name is Andrea McCabe, Solutions Marketing Manager for Visitor Management, and I'm super excited to be here because we are pretty much celebrating a new partnership in the Acre family, which is Feenics and FASTPASS. So before I'm going to start, I'm going to let everyone to introduce themselves. We can start with Jason, that you are the first one that I can see here in my left.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jason Kallio. I am the Senior Solutions Marketing Manager for Access Control and Mobile Solutions.
Thank you, Jason. Welcome. Greg, please.
Yes, hi, folks. My name is Greg Ruhl. I'm the Senior Vice President for the FastPass Visitor Management Solution.
Thank you. And last but not least, Isaac.
Hi, folks. Isaac Verhoeven. I'm the Product Manager for Feenics Cloud Access Control. We're a cloud access control platform operating out of Ottawa.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so why it's important that we are here? Basically, super, like, for you, maybe it's the first time that you hear this, maybe not, but recently we ran a survey. We actually asked 200 enterprises about their perception about visitor management. And we actually got shocking results. In fact, just to be precise, and Jason, I need your mind here. Tell me the precise number for people that they said visitor management is a must to have nowadays. You know better than
Yes,
yours.
right. So the question that was asked was visitor management once viewed as a nice to have for streamlining existing front desk operations, but not a business necessity. So that third party did the survey for us, and the results came back that 65% of those surveyed agree that visitor management systems are considered critical to an organization's security and operational capabilities. So I thought that was really amazing.
It is, because for one side, we have people actually telling us, you know, it's a must to have, we needed to implement it. But in the same survey that we run, we actually discovered that it's so much misperception or misinformation outside, which it is. Visitor management is very impersonal, it is expensive, it's actually not secure. So these new acquisitions and this new partnership couldn't be better in better time. So I want to start this conversation with Greg, your visitor management. We have many benefits in visitor management. What are the benefits that you see that is still very unknown for people outside?
Well, good question. Benefits are mainly to know who's in your facility at any given time, to have accountability for who let these folks into the facility, who they're there to visit, and the reason for their visit. This gives you, and over the years, we've been doing this, my goodness, 1994 we started out in the visitor management space. So we have a lot of depth of knowledge, and we saw this thing grow up. But essentially, it is, in today's world, unfortunately, you have to know who's in your facility. If an event happens, you've got to be able to muster people out of a facility, know who's there, and account for personnel. So the bottom line, it's the safety of the people in the facility, not only the visitors, but the employees. And to me, that is number one mission, is to know who it is, why they're there, and keep everyone safe.
Perfect. Thank you. And I suppose that in the same way that you have a full control of all the visitors that are coming, you need to have control of the access that they can actually access.
This is true, and if I'll just make a quick comment on that. With the tight integration with the Feenics system, you have both. You can allow access to certain areas based on the criteria and the rules applied on the Feenics side. We pass that information along, and we track that data over to Feenics so they can do their magic as they do so well.
So okay, Isaac, tell me, what is your magic? Tell me, what are the benefits that you see in this partnership?
Absolutely. So we, as an organization, we felt that there was that value in having the visitor management embedded directly into our solution. That's been the case for a number of years now, because it is so essential for you to your point, Greg, to understand who is in the building, who they're accountable to, and how to manage them, what access they have, and managing all of that. So Feenics created a visitor management module in order to accomplish that very thing. And we have our own little one that's lightweight, that's easy to use, so that everyone can have that capability. But we're really thrilled to be integrating with FastPass because it offers the really powerful, really deep feature functionality that because it's not our specialty, it's great to have a partner like FastPass who can really deliver that at a high quality level that really embeds directly into the customer's processes and business needs and meets them where they are. So it's really powerful, and it's a huge value proposition that we can go to market as a solution, not as disparate systems.
I know for a fact, because I have been in so many demos, that the reporting system that FastPass has is extremely fast, by the way. So Greg, tell me, what is the data that they can track within seconds, that they can have access and to really understand what is happening in their facility?
So the data we collect is basically whatever the client wants, right? So we have open-ended, we can have as many custom fields as you want. We can track anything from hair color, eye color, height, weight, who you are, your identification, what you used, your driver's license, passport, and whatnot. And you can report on these instantly. Anything that's in the database is reportable. So the value there is, and I've seen it over the years, a quick use case in hospitals. There was a lot of theft of valuable equipment. They'd catch the person on the video camera, but they don't know who they are. So what do? We take the approximate height, weight, time of the incident, run a report for that location, and we got a photograph of everybody who came in the building with all of their identification. We cut down 80% at least in crime in several hospitals that we dealt with over the years. So there's the power of intelligence right there, right? The more you know, the better off you are. People sometimes just don't know what they don't know until the situation arises.
Until they have to know.
Right.
Perfect. Isaac, tell me this, and then I want to just pass to Jason. I have a couple of questions. I know that you have a new app coming very soon, which is going to bring like next level in access control. Tell me more about it.
Now I don't want to tell too much because it is coming, and it's something that we're really excited about. But
okay, just a teaser.
Absolutely. So we want our experience to be really well integrated and really intuitive for folks. So now that everyone has moved onto iPads, phones, and we're really used to having the small images that sort of communicate what we're looking to accomplish, we're really excited to have a UI that matches that experience and gives you access to dashboards and gives you a controllable or toggleable view where you can move your reports around. You can also see who is accessing, when they're accessing, and why, and really separate and manage independently. So that, again, what we're looking to accomplish is meeting folks where they are and meeting their needs at where they are. That's what FastPass is so great for. All of the really in-depth capabilities that we don't build into our existing visitor management solution. We want to be able to enable the people who need those things to still integrate with their access control solution. The same thing goes for the user interface that you're working with, and that's what we're really excited about coming up.
Thank you. Jason, when we were chatting about the results of this survey, like we had this conversation about did you notice? You were very surprised. You were very shocked about why it's not enough information outside, or why so many companies they still not investing in access control or visitor management. Tell me your concerns about what is happening, what is coming in 2024. Tell me your perceptions about access control and visitor management together.
So what was really interesting, right, about that survey, and then some of the things that both Greg and Isaac brought up, they talked about business efficiency. And so every company is looking for business efficiency. So how can I get more done with the resources that I have today? And integrating your visitor management with your access control saves time while also improving your security. So what was really, really interesting to me was the volume of people that said that it was critical. Having visitor management was critical to their organization's security and operational capabilities. And then the other piece of that survey that was super eye-opening was that it also showed that 76% of those surveyed from the IT department agreed. So in general, it was 65, but the IT department was at 76%. So why was that also impressive to me, and why it's important for us to pay attention to that is that the IT departments are becoming more and more involved in making the decisions about their access control needs. And that's because they're implementing cloud-based systems like Feenics. So that's a very important number to understand when you're talking with people. They are interested. Ask the question.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, guys, I want to just leave this question for any one of you that wants to take it, because until now we are actually just discuss what are the benefits that we think they will add in this new partnership. But in like for fact, and let's put this into the client point of view, what are the benefits of the client by having 2-acre products in one, managing their own data? What is your perception in that?
Yeah, it comes actually back to what Jason was describing when he was talking about the survey results and how increasing efficiency is such a high priority. It's a funny thing, and it's something that we've been seeing a lot in access and security in general, is that part of the reason why efficiency is something that's required is that there's more to do in security. There's new capabilities and more capabilities being added. Now, visitor management is a critical addition to what your security portfolio looks like, along with access control and video. And so you have the same number of people who are looking to accomplish more things. And that's where really powerful integrations like this that enable the sort of seamless connection between two systems becomes super helpful, because it drives those efficiencies and reduces how much extra work there is added on to the plates of these security officials and security team members. So we're seeing that a lot in terms of how we're prioritizing our integrations, is we're looking for opportunities to really provide as close as you can get to a single pane of glass, where everything you need is in one of the systems. We don't really discriminate or choose which system we want to be in. We want to be everywhere. So that's bidirectional video integrations, as well as sharing between visitor management and access control, making sure that the full information is available for the people. So wherever they are most comfortable operating, they're able to perform their jobs and their roles to the absolute most they can. So the ability of us to go forward as a single organization and say we have two powerful tools that complement each other in really powerful ways is really an unbeatable combination. So being able to market one solution and go forward with one solution is what I'm so excited about with this integration.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I think I'd just like to add on to a couple of things on what Jason had stated about IT getting more of a role. Traditionally, over the years, it was security directors and perhaps guest services. I'll take healthcare as an example. Guest services would be involved making the decisions. Now it tends to be leaning towards IT for a few reasons. A, we're going to the SaaS model, cloud-based, which of course in our visitor management solution, we can give you a cloud-based solution, an on-prem solution, or a hybrid in your own cloud. We're not particular to either one. What the value prop for the IT team is, they don't have to work on the servers. They don't have to have a DBA on staff. I mean, it really allows them to work on other critical projects, and such as the access control, and move on to bigger and better things and offload that to a third party like ourselves. Now, when it comes to other value props, it's with business continuity and business processes. The hospitals, let's say, for guest services, they can look at their reports over a period of time and trend to see when their lobbies are busiest. When do they need to staff up at a certain space so they get perception that they're providing the best possible guest experience for their visitors? So these are just a few of things. I mean, you can go on and on and on about the value of going to a cloud-hosted solution. One other thing I'd like to mention is, by separating the two and tightly integrating, visitor management solutions, and again, I'm going towards hospitals because they tend to get the most visitors. The database grows exponentially daily. They can get 2,000 visitors a day to a lobby. You don't, in my mind, it's best to keep that separated from an access control database, which tends to stay somewhat static. You have a certain number of employees, and the data is readily available. You're not taxing the access control solution, and let it do what it's meant to do. And that's to keep the access, to those who need it. So those are just a few things.
Just a few. Oh my God, I'm already convinced and I don't have any.
There you go.
Jason, what are we missing? Like, we are discussing, like, what do we need to say that we are not forgetting about it?
Well, I think the real key here, right, is the business efficiencies that everybody has started to talk about, and people are understanding what is the true value. So integrating your visitor management with your access control, again, it's going to save you time, and it's also going to improve your security while you get yourself to have business efficiency while you're doing it. I mean, the bonuses are all the way around. And Feenics has a focus to be the best access control software. Feenics integrates with best-in-breed partners that are experts in their fields. So the collaboration with FASTPASS is important because they are visitor management experts. FASTPASS offers those expanded capabilities like being able to connect to a live database for bad actors like sex offenders. And that's something that, the Feenics platform can't do by itself. It's just a basic platform.
Right.
So integrating with FASTPASS allows our customers to have options as they grow and their needs change. Bottom line, it's a perfect fit.
Perfect. Well, that's it. Well, thank you very much, guys, for your time. I think that it will, I'm pretty sure that after this video is released, many people, they will have some questions. So we will just leave here your details, the web page, and we'll see you the next time. Okay?
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Take care.